Okay. Yep. Okay. Cook gets about. He gets a yard. Second and 9. And there's a flag. False start on the offense. Take it on back. Hey, Bills will trade you coaches. uh, okay, in there to get him is Patrick Queen. He gets 4 yards back on that, which gets him back to the line of scrimmage. Third down. Again, even if we win this game, it's not going to change my stance on wanting Tom gone. If there is even a chance that he's actually gone after this season, I would not be upset at all. Intercepted? Who intercepted? It's Brandon Eccles. Steelers get an interception. So good job by the defense. Brandon Eccles with the interception. Oh wait. Okay, he got it. He got it. He got it. He got it. I'm always nervous when that ball ends up being not or not being controlled immediately. But interception, Steelers defense does their job. There we go. I'm so sorry about that. My freaking internet just does not know when to. It knows the perfect time to be retarded. So we, yeah, Okay, 2nd and 2. Well, snap giving it to Warren, and did he get the first? I think he did. Gainwell and Warren in the backfield together. Giving it to Warren on a what is it called in Madden? They call it a weak formation. Toss to Warren, and why are we tossing it? Stop pitching the damn thing. Use him to his advantages. I get that is one of his advantages of many advantages. But oh dude, oh that's completely on Johnny Smith. He should have blocked him right there. He was supposed to block Bumford. Wow. Ball snap, 2nd and 12, pass to get or the little pass to Warren. We use Gainwell so much, man. 3rd and 10. Second or 3rd and 10, pass. Is that Travarius White or Tre'Davious White? My bad. Okay. So the Steelers offense does nothing with the drive that they were given, and they punt it. Shotgun. Pass incomplete deep right to Calvin Austin. 27 T.Y. Little Lynn Swan, man. Okay, 2nd and 2. First and 10. Ball snap, giving it to Davis. Yes, Davis. He gets a gain, and that'll first down. Get in. There you go, Nick. Nick and Harrison. Full start on the offense. That'll send the Bills back. Alec Anderson. Ugh. He did not grab the face mask. Brother, what? How did you get a face mask out of that? He had his hand on the ball. Okay. They didn't give it. They didn't. They took the flag away. 3rd and 10. See here. Josh Allen looking to change it up. Doesn't like what he sees. Receiver in motion. He's feeling pressure. And almost a sack, but it's an incomplete. Fourth down. It's a 3-and-out. Good job by the defense. They're going for? Oh no, they were okay. They were trying to make him jump off sides, but they do not do that. So yeah, Grimm's Toy Show action. Oh, good old Grim. Doo-doo. Our offense stopped the Bill or offense. Our defense stopped the Bills again. Now, offense just needs to go down the field and get points. And it worries me because when our defense plays good, our offense plays like pure dog shit. Here we go, Steve. Here we go. Man, what I would give to see that freaking place. All them old Steeler players and the Hall of Honor and all that. Toss, giving it to Gainwell, he gets probably about 2, 3 on the play. Those consecutive seasons without a losing record. Steelers are tied with the Cowboys in that history. And then you got the Patriots behind the Cowboys and Steelers. Third and 4. Gainwell goes out to the wide, and Aaron oversold Wilson. He oversold Wilson. Another 3 now. Justin Herbert is questionable to return today due to a left hand injury. Oh, shit. A minute 51. Shotgun. 8 A-Rod. Pass incomplete deep right to number 10, Roman Wilson. Holding. On the return, I guess. Because it had to be because it showed a safety there. Yeah. Right. Probably. And he just came in here, got his paws, went back to his bedroom and started. I guess he's getting on his PC. Must be.
Ain't gonna bother you.
Either that or he's taking a bath.
I don't smell the soap. Usually I can smell the soap if you showering or something.
It's hard to tell. Second and 6. Let me continue to check the connection here. Okay, still good. Second and 6. I already said that, but I don't care. And Y Black and Cam Hayward in there to stop them. Wind up to 16 miles per hour, gust 30 to 35 miles per hour. Almost snap, pass, incomplete. Good job, Brandon Eccles. Man, you are stepping up in this game. I love it. Times does Roman gotta get open, and these QBs keep missing it. Just gonna have to keep on seeing it because he was wide ass open, and Rodgers oversold him when the last time they had the ball. Okay, returned by Calvin Austin and boy. Stressful Steelers football, ladies and gentlemen. It's not healthy, but it's a disease. So I go through it. Ball snap. Rodgers looking, and he can't get anywhere with it. I don't know what the hell kind of play design that was. But nonetheless, second and 10 come up. DK wide open on the route. Giving it to Warren. Warren, he gets a first down. A gain of about 11 on that play. See what happens when you give Jalen Warren the ball more? Good things happen. Good things happen. The Bills are ass at stopping the run this season, so you attack that. How dude? How is he missing that? He is wide open. He oversold him. Undeniable that early on Josh Allen is nervous as hell in the pocket. Happy feet. Steelers pass rush has him shook with his shit O line. Gotta pray the run defense steps up and they have a chance. Yeah. And again, I'm not really too much to what we got here. Post by Steelers Depot. First quarter stats. Aaron Rodgers on 5 attempts, only 2 completions for 10 yards. Jesus, man. And he missed freaking Wilson on that one play, which sucks. Oh, lordy. Jaylen Warren is the Steelers offense, needs 30 touches a game, not even a debate at this point. Feed him until he fails. He's all we have. Exactly. Because they don't scheme up our receivers good, so might as well. Freiermuth in motion. Pass. Incomplete. For Benford. Benford. I want to see a Sunday Daniel. Sorry about that. How is it that we have DK Metcalf on this team and they can't scheme him right? Tell me how that fucking shit works. Aaron has 1 completion in this whole game. 1. This shit's getting old. I mean it, and I say it before, and I'll say it again. Tomlin needs to be gone at the end of the season. Move on from him. Because we need a fresh face. We need young blood in this system. It's just stupid. We need new coordinators. We need new everything. This shit's getting old. Like our defense. But the defense has stepped up this game, man. And again, we can't get anything going on offense, which means the defense is going to literally have to be offense in this game. Aaron can't pass it to a wide open Wilson. He can't pass it to anybody at this point. The only person he's gotten a single freaking reception from is freaking Jaylen Warren. First and 10, ball snap. They're giving it to Cook. Good stuff there about the defense. Little rookie Wyatt Black in there to stop the run. Ball's out. Ball's out. Ball's out. He fumbled the ball. Nick Herbig. Good catch and run. And holy crap, this offense is actually in the red zone. Jaylen Warren. Gets it up to the 2 or 3. I said he gets it up to about 2 or 3 yard line. Why are we passing it? Give the ball to Warren, man. Yes, thank you. See? What the fuck? Thanks to that man right there, Nick Herbig. Chris Boswell's kick up. Is there ever any doubt? Warren touchdown, points off turnovers. Yes, sir. That's what we need. See there, that right there is exactly what you love to see. Getting the turnover and then getting points out of it with your best player in Warren. Running up the middle, he gets a touchdown, and the rest is history on it. Nick Herbig with the forced fumble. Well, technically, forced fumble. I don't know if they'll count it as a fumble or if he or they count it as a fumble, but if they reward Herbig with the but if they reward Nick Herbig with the forced fumble, that's what I wonder. Yep, touchdown. Giving it to your best player and blocking, helping him with the block, and you get points off it. What a shock to no one who watches the games. Had a great time at Marshall yesterday on a game day visit. Can't wait to be back up for a visit. Coach R. Smith. Okay. Receiver in motion for the Bills. Okay. Under center. Snap. Giving it to Cook. And Cook gets a first down. Gain of about 13 or maybe 12, 13 yards. Depending. Yeah. Maybe it was gain 11 or 12. Talk about the Bills shooting themselves in the foot to help Steelers today. And oh, he breaks free. Oh, damn. Okay, Patrick Queen. I like that. 3rd and 3. Rushing net. Bills 74, Steelers 22. Jeez. First and 10. And that Steelers defense is in there to get a Cook again. Hey, ball snap. Oh, it was almost picked. It was almost picked by Kyle Duggar. But deflected. I'll take a deflection. I mean, they didn't do anything with that. It didn't go anywhere for the Bills, so I'll take that. I will. This defense is playing really good today. They just need to keep it up. And I think are they giving it to him? 1st and 10. Buddy, you've got to be able to JPJ. You got to be able to wrap up on that, dude. You've got to do better than that. Okay. New set of downs, 1st and 10. Ball snap, giving it to James Cook, and James Cook gets about a gain of about 6 or 7 on the play. Another 3rd and 8 allowed by defense. He was in the process of going down, you assholes. I don't see a calling for. He was already in the process of going in and hitting him. I don't care about that. Dude, just take the freaking sliding out of football. It doesn't protect the players. It's stupid. It's a stupid fucking thing. It's like the tush push. The tush push is literally a rugby play. It belongs in rugby. Cam talking a little shit to Allen. Better be able to back it up. That's all I gotta say, man. You better be able to back it up. If you can't back it up, keep your mouth shut. and Patrick Quinn's going to the Blues, and no doubt he'll be done for the day because he's limping. Dallas won the Thursday night game. Uh, why? Almost did it again. Shit. Defense gets a stop there. Second and 8. Good pressure. Good job, defense. Blasted internet. And Seahawks are taking it to the Vikings. 4th and 3, they're going for it. Can defense come up with a stop? Good job, defense. They didn't jump, and they're going to sell 4-3. Lash up. Let us fight. They're still going for it? Okay. I mean, anything can happen here. That's all I'm saying. I'm not leaving anything off the table here for any type of reason. Defense just needs to step up and do their thing. False start offense. Yes. Is 7-3 or yeah, 7-3 or 3-7, however you want to say it. I say 3-7, but I said 7-3 this time. Defense is really stepping up. First Patrick Queen hurt, now James Pierre. Injuries hitting at the worst time. Get Asante Samuel Jr. out there. That's what I want to know is like, why are we not playing Asante Samuel? You'll have to be forced to play him at some point. You cannot. And I didn't even know freaking Pierre was injured. These injuries freaking suck. Are they going to get him for unsportsmanlike conduct or something? Darnell in motion. And back in motion again. Pass to Jonnu. He finally gets a catch this week. And of course, it's on a screenplay. Okay, the Steelers are going no huddle. Classic Steelers football. Or that's the way it used to be. Giving it to Gainwell. Gainwell moving up the field. And they're just going to take it into halftime. So halftime, Steelers are up 3-7, and um, we need to start stepping up on defense more. We were looking good, and then we stall out. Now we forced them to go for a field goal, which is great. That means no touchdown allowed, but we also got to stop the run better and continue to pressure Josh Allen, which we have been doing. We can't leave him back there getting comfortable. If you pressure him, he's going to make a mistake. And if you stop the run, that makes them have to switch stuff up even more. You did a good job by not jumping off sides on defense, which forced them to take a timeout. And then they went for it and still didn't get it. So, yeah, they're doing their part or doing their thing for the most part. And also Jaylen Warren getting his touchdown finally. The Steelers actually use him right. But, yeah, the defense has to clean up some stuff. Or they need to do better. But, yeah. Oh, halftime stats. As has been pretty up and down game for old Josh Allen. He's 6 for 12 for 51 yards and one interception. His QBR is 28. So the defense is keeping him on his heels. And James Cook is having a solid day. 17 carries for 81 yards. He's nearing 90 some, getting closer and closer to 100 yards. Their leading receiver is literally James Cook, followed by Ty Johnson and Brandon Cooks. But yeah, above anything else, let's see here. Aaron Rodgers, 6 for 13, 54 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Jaylen Warren, 7 rushes for 20 yards. Kenneth Gainwell, 2 rushes for 13. Kenneth Gainwell has um, 17 reception or receiving yards. God, I can't speak. 1 reception for 17 yards. DK Metcalf, 2 receptions, 22 yards. Jack Sawyer has 1 assisted tackle. Cam Hayward has a tackle, and 3 of those are assisted. Wyatt Black has 2 solo tackles and 6 assisted tackles. So he's playing pretty good when it comes to run defense. At least he's getting in there. Patrick Green has 6 assisted tackles. 2 of those are solo tackles. And what? Okay, 1 forced fumble. Did I see that right? Yeah, 1 forced fumble. So, yeah. And what the? Okay, well, that was a weird. Shit. What a confusing football team the Steelers are. I don't even know what to make of it anymore. They can put together great stretches of defense and other times look like they've never played football. Halftime lead again, getting ball. Can they show us anything? That's going to be key, man, because they didn't look like they knew what the fuck they were doing on that last drive, other than those penalties that killed the Bills. So yeah, they gotta step up. Kevin Adams. But yeah, we need to continue to play better. Um, there's times where we're giving up stuff on defense and we shouldn't be. Uh, so yeah, get it going on defense, and offense needs to start going down the field way more. That last touchdown drive we had, that was great. Want to see? I want to see way more like it. The defense needs to play better. They were looking good at during the first and second, or the first quarter, and then the second quarter they just haven't been able to get anything, not much stops or anything. They're playing very safe, very conservative, and not aggressive. But again, even if we win this game, it's not going to change my stance on Tomlin, that he should go, because I do believe he should. You know, a lot of bad plays can be called, and more likely they will be. I'm just waiting for it because it just feels that way. So, first half notes, recap, 2 takeaways for Steelers defense, 7 what the who twos? Oh, points, 7 points off of turnovers. Okay, my stupid ass. Bills rushed for 125 yards. Steelers for 33. Rodgers not able to connect downfield. Bills 3 false starts. Bills 5 for 9 on third down conversions. Fewer 3rd and 8. Chippy game. Few almost sacks on Allen, but none on Books, or none in Books. Duggar. Uh, Duggar almost interception on Pat's breakup. Queen and Pierre hurt in the first half. Boring game overall. Allen not really sharp either. 6 for 21, 51 yards, and an interception. Cook 98 total yards from a scrimmage. Waitman, poor punting continues. What? I don't know what the hell that says. I don't know. Yep. He has he has more completions behind the line than completions over the field, or over the middle of the field. It continues, man. It just continues. I mean, we gotta continue to do better. You've got to do better, because I just don't get what this team is, that we'll know how to play football at one point, and then we'll go to not knowing a damn thing about football and not knowing how to play it the next. It just doesn't make sense. And once again, I've said this twice, 2 or 3 times already. The This game, and even if we went out, which I still don't expect us to do, because I think for some reason, I don't know why, the Steelers will figure out a way to blow this. Because if they continue to play like lackluster, it's not going to end well. It's just not.
And this game, above all else, is so freaking boring. I mean, you want to talk about a game that will make you want to go to sleep? I want to go to sleep right now. It's been super, super boring.
Okay, James Pierre came back in the game after his injury. And fumble. And just like that, Steelers football is back, man. They just gave up a freaking fumble on the first drive. I'm not even surprised anymore. That's why I'm not losing my shit right now. I'm trying to keep a level head. This is what happens when you expect just whatever happens is going to happen. I'm not getting fooled by Coach Bumlin and his staff of bums that's going to run this freaking team into the ground if he is not gone. All these players that we have, these young guys, their careers will be in the toilet. Literally. God, I hope he's gone after this season. I'm not saying that it will fix everything. I don't expect an immediately miracle to happen or anything like that. All I'm saying is that we need a fresh new start. You may be afraid to you may be afraid to Steeler fans, but I'm not. I'm not. I mean, that was the first freaking play, and they let Bosa come through. So, yeah, that did not take that long for shit to hit the fan. But that's the thing. You're used to it by now. You're just used to it in the Tomlin era. It's not. I'm not saying that's his fault, but what I'm saying is that when you don't hire fucking coaching staff or good people that are good at their fucking jobs, you poop. False. Hold. Oh, let me try that shit again. Holding. Golly. Uh. Oh yeah, about that. Yeah, that aged like fine wine on that. Patrick Queen hip has been downgraded to Al for the Steelers. for the rest of today's game. Great, because that's exactly what we need. Second and 11. Ball snap, pass, incomplete because nobody can throw the ball. Flag? What the fuck's a flag for? So AJ Epinesa gets called for unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, he that's what he did. So knocking, okay. I've seen a lot more worser things that involve unsportsmanlike conduct, but yeah, popping the ball out of somebody's hand, unsportsmanlike conduct on defense. Whatever, dude. Whatever your rules say. Mason Rudolph, everybody. Another look at Aaron Rodgers getting hit while sacked. Ball snap. Ball snap. He picked, and it's picked. You overthrow. How do you overthrow someone who's 6'7"? He's bigger than my front door. Dude. Oh, God. Oh, Lordy. Oh, man. I was hoping. Oh, shoot. Laundry. Hey, don't mind doing it, but it just sucks putting them away. Chip, right? I would have a freaking big ass. If we ever hit the water, I'd have a big ass fucking TV or whatever big ass house we would build or whatever. And
I build me a big long house.
yeah,
100 acres.
yeah,
50 horses.
yeah.
That's what
I would get me a whole freaking. I would have a big ass room. I'd be like, listen, I'm getting a whole freaking room full of Steelers gear. Everything around me will be nothing but Steelers. The wall, all freaking stuff. The old.
You could own the team if you hit the lottery.
Oh my god.
Back again.
Ah. Well. My hard to throw over the head of Darnell, but Mason did it. Yep, because that's what Mason does. Steelers still running pistol with Mason at QB when that was the game plan to help A-Rod and his wrist, and Mason throws an INT. No adjustments and back-to-back turnovers, no scheme to success. True.
Shit, I don't know one. Anything but, oh no.
Asante Samuel Jr. sighting. Holy hell. Facts on them too.
That's her home. This came up of your. And the light don't work. I pulled with it all weekend and it ain't coming on. Nope. No matter what I did. No clue. What's wrong with it.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Bye.
Here's one of your socks that was found in the dryer.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I don't know how I missed that. I thought I got a hold of them out.
Well, white against white, it's kind of hard to see in that dryer because you could get a white sock against a white drum. So, kind of hard to see.
Joke of the day, folks. Drop your cocks and grab your socks. I gotta find something to laugh at. Fourth and goal.
Cody, what's up?
Watching a game and touchdown. Okay. Okay.
Where? I was like, oh my God. So we live in a house.
Yeah, it's huge. I'm like, put it in the building. Well, I can take that down and hang it up. Oh my God. Yeah, I was just telling
Oh.
or whoever gets the water, I'm gonna build a one house on 100 acres with 50 horses.
Yeah.
And a little hole here you walk in. That's awesome. So whose idea was that?
Mine, I was at the dollar store, I think it was last night. I was getting some, 18 bucks.
I know, but still.
It was, I couldn't, I was like, yeah, that these, if it was like thicker, or, you know, nobody knows about the so. But, this is like this is the only morsel they had. They had, you know, the dairy cows, the cute, like dairy cows, they had like widows, they had the horse, and they had flowers. I was like,
Cars, yes. There'll be 150 on that in the morning.
well, I'm gonna try to not use all this.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's okay. I mean, 'cause this with Cody's card, that'll get me through the month. Plus, I've been going to remember when I had mine and had community rolling into the that.
So this
pays
one-
for everything.
Okay.
Yes. If it don't, let me know. I'll contact you like I did before.
I'll just go
remember.
to Kroger like I always do, go grab what I always get. It's just a couple of those, so just things like that. And I see if it goes through, it doesn't. And I'm like, so.
No, I'll just be in the
What'd you ask me? Yeah. I was like, I love it. I was like, you went above and beyond. She's like, well, she's like, I gotta get the best for my bestie. I was like, oh. She's so sweet. Oh, yeah, man.
I won't have a car back till Tuesday. I won't have a car back till Tuesday. Cars in the garage.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
And, yeah,
Ew.
so, that back.
I'm sure, but Maya was going with me too. She's like, I know with you. I was like, a couple others, like an album.
Here they go with you, and they're like this.
I'm already, yeah, I mean, wherever they're comfortable.
Stop and look at the world around you.
Yeah, I already told him that he has it so pretty.
Awesome.
One here. But I
Remember
got
when Dad was first in the hospital, there's nobody in the picture.
yeah.
And it had all the animals that he had out there on. And I got it for him just to cheer him up. You know, Mom said,
Of course.
ended up out in the barn out there in the shade.
Barn. That's a good place for it. Yeah.
Appreciate it. No, no, right. But actually, that card should hit about midnight, but anyway.
I'll go shop. No, hell no. Ain't nothing open at midnight. Like a Walmart ain't even open. If it was, my ass would be there. But yeah, I'll just make this stuff. One of, let's see.
Ooh.
One of Justin's football coaches passed away. Yeah, it's so sad. Tonight was his final ride. He's organ donor, so. Yeah. St. Mary's does this all the time, but every organ donor, they do their last walk.
How old was it?
35.
What happened?
Heart aneurysm. Ticket, well, they call him meal ticket. His name was Jamil Graves. They call him meal ticket. Ticket, take your walk. I was like, oh man, that's so freaking sad. I told Justin them, I said, if I'd have known before, I'm about to go up there, I would have had them walk over there. It was just the St. Mary's.
Mm-hmm.
I would have had them walk over there and pay their respects. Because that was a football coach. They were little guys. 35, yep, just had a birthday. Yep, he had got shot in the stomach a few years ago when Justin was actually in football school. When he was playing the little cute stuff at DC, he got shot in the stomach twice, but they sewed him up and stuff. You know, said he was great and all that stuff. But I thought it was maybe something had to do with internal like infection or something. But he said a heart aneurysm. I was like, damn. Just don't know.
No.
I don't know. I mean, he was everybody. Like he worked at Captain D's.
Third and none.
He had a daughter, and he was like really involved with kids and stuff like that.
I just don't understand what
Quick,
Yeah.
super quick. Like damn.
You got close enough before they turn bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. How do we know? It's not our story. It's his.
It's a real God, so we're not supposed to have any jobs before him, and we're not supposed to love our children any more than we love him. We can't put our kids first. We put him first. Okay. Kids come last. Children, little chitlins, come last. That's right. No. Trust me, you say that. All through like we were shit.
Yeah.
Never told we were loved, never hugged, no nothing.
In 4th and 2, and Tomlin takes the offense off. Okay.
Not bad.
Oh, it's a restaurant game. What is that?
That's when you eat words. We ain't sick, but he's got a school.
Yeah. Yep.
Out here every time he comes. He has pretty.
Everybody's from you. Water.
He gets up 6 feet, hit the floor, he's turning out a mountain. Mama, we water at one moment. When you get home, you drink your thing. I'm glad I opened myself up a long time ago. That's all I did. So, they popped out.
When do you do that? Wednesday?
Yeah, so he has to go back up. He's going, Dixie's son is becoming a police officer.
Yeah.
So he has to, we never had that great. So he goes back up there after work. So we'll pick it up Tuesday. After whatever he does up to the high school, I told buddy I would, but I won't bring my car back. Tuesday or Wednesday. I said, sorry, because it's all right. So, I think catch a ride with somebody. Because they go right by his house. That one boy does.
Yeah.
But,
Ugh. God.
I was black popped up, maybe it was for you, I don't know, but this place called Rocket Mortgage.
That's exactly what yeah, I've seen that.
Okay.
They're probably one too.
Yeah. Yeah, FHA loan through them. So, I know who's getting the house. Remember how I talked about building up equity and
Yeah.
all that stuff?
Yeah.
That's what it's doing.
Yeah.
Or you get these houses,
And then,
we're able to find another one.
and then fixing whatever, don't they go off that, don't they,
1st and 10.
Then you buy the house, he fixes it all up,
yes.
makes it work.
James
I
Cook.
don't know what it's worth, but he
Then he
gets,
goes to the bank and says, I got this house, it's worth this much, it's been appraised. This is how much I need to buy this one. So they borrow and fix it.
he down because he got it. So of course they're gonna money, got it.
Oh, yeah. And that's how he's doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if he should have people on one home, he's gonna lose them all. Well, the ones that he's keeping. But as long as you're up to par, making payments on time and all that. And, well, yeah, ever since I paid that snap off, I've had a credit card. I'm like, no, thank you.
One snap.
26% interest.
Oh my God.
Passing.
Yeah.
Oh, first down.
Yeah, I see more rocket mortgage, like, they, I guess it depends on, I don't really know what it depends on, don't know what it is, but, like 1% down or something like that.
Well, you go FHA, you go to federal housing. All the houses that John and I bought, we never not one time had to come up with a down payment because it was the equity in the homes we had before. And bought the houses, you know, borrowed against the houses that we. Should get that house out of the road, because they went from 1,400 a month and said, oh, we'll take 720, just, we just don't want this house, we'll take 2720 a month. So, yeah, yeah, it was, it's so pretty out
Oh,
there.
man, that's all it is.
And they have a lake right down the road. He's got a little girl here, she reminds me a little more.
Oh, so they're
You
cooking
didn't
it.
have to work today?
Yeah.
Go in early?
Yeah, on Sundays I do.
Oh.
No.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Anything to do with horses, that's me.
That's why I grabbed it. You need to, oh yeah, I need to take this stuff, so I'll do that sometime.
Yes, all right. Give me a hug. Thank you
Alright,
so
you're
much.
welcome.
Oh, I appreciate you. Love you too. Bus 85.
I'm a
Love you. Oh, shoot.
I was like, I'm not running back in here, it's cold out.
Yeah, hello. Y'all be careful.
Hey, what's the pin? Do you understand this? Is it 8140?
No, you just scan it. Yeah, if it asks for one, you just bypass it. Don't wanna lock her out. Oh, her part one.
First down by Davis. $331. How many first down runs is Ray Davis gonna get? First down. Oh man, dude, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. I'm losing my mind. Everybody losing it. the Steelers team is. Fuck off, Cam. That might have been the worst quarter I've ever seen by the Steelers. Back-to-back turnovers that the Bills scored off of. The offense with no sense of aggression all game. Defense collapsing on our way to 6-6. Yep. Honestly, I don't even care anymore about winning games. I know that sounds bad, but putting it into words, if you're not an actual playoff team, then you don't belong in playoffs. And if you have a freaking out of style or out of date head coach that you need to move on from, this will be one. I really hope he's gone after this season, dude. I can't take anymore. It's so hard to see this year in and year out. I mean, look how defeated I am. Oh, dude. I'm toughing it out for you guys. I'm toughing it out for you guys. But once again, I swear up and down, I'm going to go. I will go to the store and get a big freaking whiteboard or a little whiteboard and put Fire Mike Tomlin or Fire Tomlin, and I will hang it up every game or put it right here beside me. And yeah, I'm not even joking. I'm considering that. I'm legitimately considering buying a whiteboard from Walmart, bringing it home, writing Fire Tomlin, and every game or every season until his ass is gone, it'll be up. I don't give a shit. It just his vision is for this team is stale, and we need to move on. That's all there is to it. You got to move on. We have to move on from him. There's no other way. He's had year in, year out to get this team to a Super Bowl again. His own team. Oh, what a wonderful thing. A muff freaking snap. This team doesn't believe in him anymore. And they even showed it this week. Even said coaching is part of the problem. The scheme, everybody's off. Nobody knows it. It's a circus. It's a circus. Pass. Oh my gosh, he finally got a completion. And guess to who? It's Darnell Washington at 6'7", 311 pounds. They were actually able to find him on the field. Fucking ridiculous, dude. You know the shitty part is that a lot of people will defend Tomlin because he has a winning record. I don't care about his winning record anymore. Fuck that damn record. I don't care about how many years we've had without a losing season anymore. I don't. It's time to move on because that's the only thing that keeps head coaches around in Pittsburgh. They're too loyal to their coaches. They're not. Holy hell, they gave Jalen Warren the ball. Wonder where the fuck he's been in this game because they haven't gotten him involved enough. Our offense is literally Jalen Warren. That's it. Because the scheme sucks. We can't scheme up a good route for our receivers. Batted down. Second and 10. Holy shit. Breaking news, guys. We just attacked the middle of the field. Yeah, ain't it great when you got a 6'7" tight end in the middle of the field? When you actually acknowledge that he's on the fucking team, you stupid assholes. He's only 6'7", 311 pounds. Gosh, my face is really red. Yeah, my blood pressure's through the roof right now. 4th and 2. Be aggressive, you bald-headed prick. Fucking dillweed. Yeah, you stupid googly eyes bitch. Wow. Wow. Oh God. God, please let him be gone after this season. Please. If I have to pray for Tomlin to walk away from the Steelers this past season or after the season's over, I'll do it. I'll do it every day. I will do it every day. I will do it every day until he's gone. Please just move the fuck on from him. Oh my lord, it's ah. Off to your big ass tight end. Wow, what a concept. Hey, right? Ain't it good when you use people that is actually a game changer? Finally, Fire Tomlin starts to rain down on the stadium. It didn't golf the entire stadium yet, but did it really? People in the stadium are cheering Fire Tomlin? Are you actually serious? Dude, I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy right now. I gotta mute this just to hear it. Guys, they're actually chanting "Fire Tomlin" at the stadium. Holy fuck! Holy shit! Dude, this can't be ignored anymore. This cannot be ignored. He, there's no way Rooney ignores this anymore. He can't. They're going to be chanting for this for a while. They may chant this until the end of the season because it's all over social media. Now it's happening at the Steelers game. Like he's got to pull the plug on this shit. He's got to, because by the time you start ignoring your fans and, and even looking at it, this stadium used to be filled with an ocean full of Steeler fans. There still is, kind of, but you're starting to see a whole lot of. And I'm looking at the stadium. There's a few empty seats. There's a few empty seats. Dude, this is. He can't ignore it anymore. It's impossible for him to ignore this. The fans have spoken. What more do you need when people pay their hard-earned money to come to your game and you get this type of performance? This has been needed to happen. This needs to happen. He needs to go. He's stale. He's like stale popcorn or stale chips. You take one bite and it feels like you're eating plastic. "237 rushing yards allowed, most in Acrisure Stadium history." I'll always say Heinz Field, but I won't go away from saying Acrisure either. But dude, this can't be ignored. This honestly has to be eye opening for Rooney. This has to be what he's been waiting for. And if this ain't what does it, then you need to step down. We need to clean house. I know a lot of people don't want to do that. I understand. I get why you wouldn't want to do it because we're in the middle of a rebuild years. But I can tell you right now, as someone who's watched Tomlin as a head coach, he doesn't do anything with his own team. He doesn't. At least not in Pittsburgh right now. If he goes somewhere else, maybe he will. And I'm sure he will. But it's just time for both sides to really understand the hard truth and accept the fact that he's not going to do anything anymore. Not for us. He will for another team. He has options there. My forte is that he goes to the Giants because they have a good young team with a good offensive line, a good defense, and you got Brian Burns, who is your TJ Watt guy, that it would be his very own TJ Watt. It's a very young team. It just needs a coach. I'm not afraid of change anymore. I'm not. If we want to get back to the Steeler way of doing things, we need to look at a new future for the team. You got to. You can't ignore it anymore. It can't be ignored. He's Rooney's already frustrated with him. There's one. Now the Steeler fans on Twitter um was going all and on about firing him, rightfully so. And now you got fans at the stadium, or no, and then you got the players complaining about the scheme and the poor coaching. Finally, that's came about. And finally, Steeler fans at this game are chanting "Fire Tomlin." This may happen, guys. This may actually end up happening. This might happen because the last time that the fans started chanting "Fire Tomlin," they weren't letting up, and I encourage them to do so. This is what we need. This is what we need is fans to stop being afraid of speaking their mind on this shit because they can't ignore you anymore. They can't ignore us. We've spent too long seeing the same shit, and we're finally, all of us, Steeler Nation is finally coming together. And oh yeah, perfect. TJ just got hurt. How wonderful. I I this has to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, man. It has to be. There's no way after this shit. He'll wait until the end of the season. But by no means should Rooney spare Tomlin and his job if he has a winning record. It's overrated. It's stale. It's old news. His winning record doesn't mean shit to me anymore. And to be honest, we're needed for a few down years. And honestly, we've been having them only with winning records, but honestly, the winning doesn't feel like winning. It's never convincing. He's wasted TJ's prime. He's wasted Cam's prime. Who else? Oh, I'll even throw someone up. Cam Sutton, who's not with the team anymore, but still, you got him. He wasted Minka's prime. Who else can I think of? He wasted Le'Veon Bell's prime. He wasted AB's prime. Even though those were good years, but still, the end result is the same. We didn't win a Super Bowl. Um, even when he should have, he couldn't get it done. If you can't get it done, if I'm the owner of a team and you're not helping us win, what good are you to me? What good are you to me? It needs to be said that it's time for to separate. This whole marriage of Tomlin and the Steelers needs to be a divorce. I'm not saying it has to be a horrible divorce, but it'll be a horrible divorce between him and fans, and myself included. It needs to go separate ways. Get a young, up and coming coach, offensive minded preferably. Um, and if we go defensive minded, I wouldn't mind Brian Flores because this shit's just it's old. it's the same rinse and repeat. Where wins will mask the fact, will just completely blind people to the fact that he is not the answer anymore. And it's a phrase that, or not a phrase, but a quote from a movie that I watched. If you live in the Huntington area or Huntington Barboursville area, then you'll know this quote. It's from the We Are Marshall movie, and it says, he says, the it ain't how we play the game, winning is everything. But how you perform and how you look matters. It does. We're not a balanced team. We just ain't. We're one dimensional. That's what we are with Tomlin. We're one dimensional. Dimensional. Yeah. Whatever. Dimensional. It can. This can last after this season. It just can't. There's no way I see Rooney. Well, actually, I do, but there's no way he can look at this shit anymore, which he's caught an eye on it finally after almost 10 years. Um, it's time to move on. We got one of the cheapest coaching staffs in the league, guys. And Tomlin still thinks he can win off of that. And also, if you want to know how depressing this is, remember when we had Brian Flores as our assistant defensive backs coach or senior linebackers coach? Yeah, he was coming in for an interview for the defensive coordinator position, and they were going to let Austin go, apparently. And Flores wanted complete control of his playbook, rightfully so. It's his playbook. It's his playing. It's his scheme. It's his style of play or style of coaching, which is phenomenal, by the way. Tomlin didn't want him to have full control. He wanted part of it, and Forrest said no, and he just went out. I don't know what else to do, man. Like, is there any more to really say? We've said everything we want about this dingbat. He's getting booed out of the freaking stadium right now. And I hope they continue to boo and chant fire Tomlin all season, just rest of the season. And if he's back next season, start booing immediately then and start chanting for his, or start calling for his job. I encourage that. And I am proud of Steelers Nation for doing that, for not being afraid. At least we know that the fan base, other than our owner, has the balls to call out has the balls to call for his job instead of the owner. Because Art has no balls. Art Rooney II has no balls. It sucks. You know, it's like a WWE event Like you're just trying to get into it, but then eventually you start calling shit out. Yeah, and great, great. Not only that, we got the Ravens, guys. We got the Ravens. It's just like a damn meme. Wonder what the Steel Twins said about the chanting. Watt hurt now. He needs to request a trade. He's doing nothing, and he won't win another nothing here. Get out while you still can. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. Wonder if we will get part 2 of Unleash Hell in December from Mike Tomlin post game. Don't talk to me about victories in that nature. That would be disrespectful to those guys in the room. What? What? I know this is like 2008, 2007, something like that. But my God, that's a horrible thing to say. Don't talk to me about wins. That would be disrespectful to those guys in the locker room. Who says that? Who says that? What coach says that? Mike T. That's who. Hey, coach. How are you going to shape up about them wins? Don't talk to me about wins. That would be disrespectful to the guys in the locker room. We'll just keep on not talking about it and not make any changes. I've lost the locker room here. It's nothing new. Uh, we're getting called out now by our players, and now the fans are chanting for me to be fired. Yep, you right. Even though that was just me bullshitting, or not being bullshitting, but me being serious. Fire Tomlin chants at the stadium. Let me hear it, baby. I want you guys to listen to that again, if you can hear it. Chance.
Rodgers told us this week about Josh.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Bills game. The Steelers lose 26-7, where where a classic Tomlin coach game. But there's a bit of a new thing. We gotta discuss it. It's gotta be done. Mike Tomlin, but by fans, the fans were cheering for him. Wow. The fans were cheering for him to get fired. And oh, that's going to be in the post game. I've never been more excited to do a post game in my life. It's inevitable now. It's inevitable. They can't ignore this anymore. This has to be done. There's no more for the Steelers Nation to do. They're literally chanting for this dude to be fired. And if you don't see that, Art the clown, then you've lost your edge. You've stopped caring about fans. You've stopped caring about how they feel, how good they feel about this team. You need to turn over a new leaf. And the right way to do that is to fire Tomlin. I mean, even though it's faint in this video on Twitter by Steelers Depot, by the way. I follow them, so yeah, I keep up with all of their stuff on there. Well, not all of their stuff, but I stay posted. But yeah, it can't be ignored anymore. It really can't be ignored. This is not going to go away. This is not going to go away. But yeah, those chants. That's all you need to know about the Steelers situation and how shitty of a situation they've kept themselves in. That's all you need to know. Honestly. Honest to God's truth. And guess what? If you don't fire him after the end of this season, that chant's going to get way more louder. It's going to get way, way louder, and it's not going to stop. Because the last time this shit happened, that's how Canada got fired. If this is how Tomlin gets fired, I'm all for it. We need a new face who's got the right interest, who's got the best interest in the future for this team. There's so many good players on this Steelers team that they're just being the scheme is terrible. They're putting bad schemes. They're even calling out the scheme itself, even the coaches. And now you got fans booing. Or not booing, but like chanting fire Tomlin. It needs to happen. Art Ring of the Second, it needs to happen at the end of the season. I don't care. I don't care what kind of voodoo fucking phony excuse you try coming up with. If you don't and you finally drop your nuts and pull the trigger and you fire Tomlin, that's what needs to be done. Because you got to get back. We got to get back to what Steelers football was. Not saying it will happen right away. It won't. But we're building for the future. But what future do we have on this team? Will these guys have on these teams or on this team if Tomlin's still here? It's just not going to happen. He doesn't get the right coordinators. He doesn't hire the right staff. He's terrible at it. Hell, he goes to a place like the Giants. He's already got a good defensive coordinator over there that puts together a pretty damn good defensive line coach. But we need to separate ourselves from him and move on. It's time. It is constantly, if it wasn't known before and you didn't know how bad it was before, now you know. God, God, I hope that those chants follow and haunt. If it has to, follow and haunt Art Rooney to pull the trigger. It needs to be done. It has to be. This has been happening way too often, where Tomlin's gotten away with shit, and even people who are Tomlin supporters have came out and have said, "Okay, now I'm seeing the same shit every year. Nothing changes with him. He never changes. We run pistol every game. Don't even ask me how the fuck that happens. Any coordinator worth a damn would know better than that. You need to get rid of Arthur Smith, get rid of Terrell Austin, get rid of freaking the O-line coach. We need to reset. Reset everything because it's getting bad. But yeah, uh I'll see you guys in the post game video. And I will do it this time. But anyway, thanks for anybody who ended up watching or even considered. Uh, I'll see you in the next one, which will be the Ravens game. Yes, December 7th, Ravens. So I'll see you for that, but I'll see you in the post game. Have a blessed week. And yeah, fire Tomlin. That's all I got to say. Fire Tomlin. Peace.